At this time, I would like to invite the select chorus and our student speakers to come forward. And as they're making their way down, good evening, everyone. My name is Bob Schertz, and I'm the proud assistant principal at Bordentown Regional Middle School. Welcome to our 2024 promotion ceremony. We are very pleased you could join us this gorgeous afternoon to celebrate the promotion of our 8th grade class. Will everyone please stand with us while the choir sings the Star-Spangled Banner. The flag is in our west end zone. Outstanding. Thank you for that beautiful rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner. Nancy, you're going to be up first in just a second, okay? Good job, guys. Students, will you please take your seats? We practiced that, guys. Please join me in welcoming our Student Council President, Ansley Magby, as she shares her student greeting.
Good evening, Dr. Atkins, Mr. Sprague, Mr. Shorts, Board of Education members, and my fellow classmates and families. My name is Ansley Magby, and I have had the pleasure of being your 2023 to 2024 Student Council President. These past 3 years have flown by. It feels like just yesterday we were starting 6th grade. I know most of us were feeling the same thing. We were scared. It's human nature to feel fear when encountering new things. A new school, new people, a new place. Next year we will all experience this same feeling again. Even though we may not all be together at the same school, the connections that we made at the middle school will get us through the difficult times in high school. This school connects us between Bobcat pride, teachers that supported us, and kindness like confetti. When we think back to middle school, we won't think about what we learned. We'll think about the people we were with and who we were. So I would like to thank you all for being what I remember. My family and my friends. I would like to thank our wonderful teachers and administrators. Over the past 2 years, we've made some pretty amazing memories together. In a couple of years, I know we probably remember the difference between heterozygous and homozygous, but remember the 7th grade YMCA overnight trip with Mr. Poole and Mr. Derby telling scary stories by the fire, or the field hockey team's undefeated season back in 7th grade and almost 8th grade, and our Hershey Park trip. Obviously, school is to learn, but in the process, we make some pretty good memories along the way. From field trips to clubs to just laughing with your friends in science class. I want you to think back on these past 3 years. What do you think of? Whatever it is, I want you to remember that. I want you to be able to look back on middle school and still remember those memories. Oftentimes, as life moves on, we forget the memories we made earlier on in our lives. But my hope is that you'll be able to remember even just one thing from your middle school career and hold that memory close to your heart. As Sarah Fuster once said, graduation's an exciting time. It's both an ending and a beginning. It's warm memories of the past and big dreams of the future. Memories tell us who we used to be, but dreams tell us who we can become. I know all of us have dreams, and I'm sure we will all be able to achieve them, but it's important to hold on to our memories to show us how far we've come. Because there will be challenges on the way to our dreams, but I know all of us will persevere through them because we are Bobcats. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Ansley. You have stood as a wonderful representation for our student body, and we appreciate everything you have done while here with us at BRMS, even your willingness to do our announcements on occasion. Once again, good afternoon, BRMS families and distinguished guests. It is my pleasure to welcome all of us to Bordentown Regional Middle School 2024 promotion ceremony. We appreciate you joining us here today. I want to thank each of you for the individual roles you have played for these students being honored tonight, as well as all of your collective efforts to support our school community over these past 3 years. At this time, I would like to acknowledge and extend our sincere thanks and appreciation to several people for attending this evening and for their continued support of our middle school. First, Dr. Trudy Atkins, our Superintendent of Schools. Next, Mr. Michael James, Board of Education President. And Mrs. Amy Glatz, Board of Education Member. To all of our distinguished guests, on behalf of the faculty, staff, and students of our middle school, please accept our sincere thanks and appreciation for your support of our school and your willingness to share this special evening with us. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. Michael James, President of the Board of Education, for his congratulatory message.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. I have an announcement to make. It's hot, so I will keep this brief. As Board of Education President, it is an honor to take part in your promotion exercise. To all the students, on behalf of the Bordentown Regional School District Board of Education, I would like to congratulate you on your achievements. You make us proud. And to the team of parents and guardians, teachers, school staff, and administrators, thanks for all you've done to support them on their way through middle school. While I'm here, I want to say hello to my family who are here in support of my daughter, Ella, who is being promoted to high school as a member of this wonderful class. Hi, family. Hi, Ella. That said, I'm certain that my parents never expected to see me here delivering a speech in front of a large crowd such as this. You see, for most of my life, I was terrified of public speaking. I would hide from class presentations, and if I was ever forced to be on a stage of any sort, I was happiest in the back. I offer this small example of how to continue to grow, even when society considers you a grown-up. Students, never stop growing. Never stop learning. Never stop facing your fears. Never stop pushing yourself to be better. You will be richer, your experiences will be more meaningful, and you will be a better, more understanding person as a result. Remember when you first attended middle school orientation as a fifth grader? I'm certain BRMS felt big and scary, but now it probably feels like home. You faced your fears and learned how to thrive in a new environment. Take this lesson with you. Remember that success is often a product of trial and error, watching and observing and attempting to do something, and sometimes failing in the process. In short, achievement is built on mistakes that you never gave up on. In the process, you made adjustments, you put forth effort, you faced your fears, you never stopped growing. I ask that you reflect on this experience and take it with you as you rise to meet new challenges. And now I'd like to introduce the next speaker, a person who has dedicated herself to serving our country, our community, and for sure, someone who embodies the importance of personal growth and achievement. My fellow BRHS alumni and Board of Education member, Lieutenant Colonel Amy Glatz.
One more lesson. Good evening. Thank you, Mr. James, for the introduction. I thought training soldiers was intimidating. However, I think this comes to a close second. Dr. Atkins, administration, teachers, parents, and of course, the Bordentown Regional Middle School class of 2024. Thank you for the opportunity to speak to you today. It is my honor. As Mr. James stated, I am a longtime resident of Bordentown, only leaving twice, once to head off to college in West Virginia, and another time to deploy to Iraq in 2003. Much has changed in my life in Bordentown over the years, except for the small town feel that still exists. Tonight, I have one more lesson for you as you head off into high school. A lesson not only for students, but for the parents and the teachers. It's called Hunt the Good Stuff. I have taught this lesson to thousands of soldiers over the years. It's very easy to do and can be a great conversation starter for parents, specifically when you ask, "How is your day?" And the only answer you get is, "Fine." Here's how it works. Hunt the good stuff. It counters our negativity bias, creates a positive emotion, which allows you to notice what is good in small things. Ultimately, it helps us to build our optimism. We tend to dwell on bad things that happen to us in our lives and not to notice the good stuff. It's a two-step process. First, go hunting. Make it a point to deliberately find 3 things that are going right throughout your day. 2, reflect. Think a little deeper about the 3 good things that you find and take a moment to relive them. Ask yourself why those good things are important to you and what you can do to enable it to happen again. This skill helps me when I have 100 things running through my mind at the end of the day, before bedtime. I will take a few minutes and reflect on my day, what was good, and how can I make it happen again tomorrow. I have a quick story to illustrate this skill. On the day I learned how to hunt the good stuff, it was the 7-year anniversary of my mother's passing. As I listened to the instructor explain what we were doing, I thought to myself, how do I find good in this day? However, that same day I was waiting for news from a close friend who was about to have a baby. And that night I received call that little Travis was born. I took a moment to write this down and reflect on the fact that while today was sad, new life coming into the world was also amazing. Now this day has new meaning and a positive outlook. I am renewed knowing that life goes on. So, here's the why for the one more lesson. When you walk through these doors on September, it may be scary, intimidating, exciting, and stressful, but using this skill can create hope, inspiration, gratitude, and joy. This is a lesson in resilience. We all need resilience to guide us through everyday challenges that life puts before us. Arguments that we may have with our parents, friends, or teachers. Life is full of stressors and hassles, but if you are resilient, you won't let those trials interfere with your well-being. High school will be hard, socially, emotionally, and academically. Hunting the good stuff will help you see that even on hard days, there you can find hope, joy, satisfaction, that it's not all bad, and that you can make it through another day. One of my favorite shows I watch over and over is Ted Lasso, and one of his lessons sticks with me. On one of the first episodes, Ted says to Sam, one of his soccer players, after you made a bad play on the field, "You know what the happiest animal on earth is? It's a goldfish." It has a 10-second memory. Be a goldfish. Be a goldfish and hunt the good stuff every day. Congratulations, Bordentown Regional Middle School, class of 2024, and thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Glatz. Thank you, Mr. James. Appreciate the messages to our students. And at this time, we wish to present one of our students who was selected to give our promotional address. Miss Emily Kelly, come on up. You know, I knew you.
Is there help for right? It's really hot. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Hi, Mom. Sorry, I had to say that just because you know how, like, when you're on TV, hi, Mom, hi, Dad, obviously. Okay. Thank you. Oh, my gosh. Thank you, Dr. Atkins, Mr. Sprague, Mr. Schertz, BRMS teachers and staff, the graduating class of 2028, distinguished guests, family, and friends, for the honor of speaking to you today. Legacy. Dramatic pause. What constitutes a legacy? A legacy is the enduring imprint one leaves behind for generations to come, going beyond mere remembrance. It captures a profound and enduring influence, creating lasting and cherished memories. For my fellow classmates, that means leaving a footprint on the heart. The graduating class of 2028 has persevered through so much. During our time toward the end of elementary school, we faced the many unknowns of the COVID-19 pandemic, but we remained resilient and united. Our collective resilience and cohesion demonstrate the strength of our class. From FaceTiming each other to work on challenging assignments to long, and I mean long, Google Meets and Zoom calls, to finally grasping some sort of normalcy in the world, we were together through it all. Even during moments of conflict, we have shown the ability to persist and support each other's growth. As we look ahead to the future, it is evident that our prospects are exceedingly promising. In our graduating class, I see a tapestry of unique and dedicated individuals. I see future leaders, heroes, performers, athletes, parents, and teachers. But most importantly, I see a beacon of hope for the future. During our time at this school, we have witnessed exceptional performances from our drama and music program, including the many concerts that we host every year and productions like The Little Mermaid. We have encountered unbeatable school sports teams, from last year's undefeated boys basketball team to the two-year undefeated streak of the girls field hockey. I'm losing my place. I am so sorry, guys. We've seen closely knit and enjoyable clubs like RAPS, Team FAD, and Impact, as well as fun field trips to Hershey Park and the Renaissance Fair. And finally, we have encountered many friendships that will last a lifetime. Each of you, with your unique qualities, has contributed to making our graduating class truly special. With every graduate leaving BRMS today, it's another step towards the betterment of humanity, for I believe each of us possesses inherent goodness. On behalf of the BRMS class of 2028, I want to extend my sincere gratitude to Mr. Sprague and Mr. Schertz for their exceptional leadership and guidance these past 3 years. Our dedicated teachers also deserve our heartfelt thanks for their invaluable role in our academic and personal development over our time in middle school, and we were not easy to deal with. I would like to express my deep appreciation to the entire BRMS staff for their unwavering efforts in making this school a better and safer space for all of us. Lastly, I would like to thank our family members for their unconditional love, sacrifice, and support throughout this journey. It means the world to my classmates and me, and we could not have done it without each of you. Similar to reading a page-turning novel, we are ending one chapter of our lives today and turning the page to begin a new chapter tomorrow. Good luck to my fellow graduates on embarking for your new chapter. While we may not all end up in the same high school this fall, we'll always have our middle school memories to cherish and return to when we need it. It's natural for us to feel a mix of emotions during these transitional stages in our lives. Remember entering your first class year or trying to unlock your locker for the first time? The point is, change can lead to positive outcomes, even if we don't see it right away. From simple things like changes in your handwriting to how you've grown in a certain curriculum. As our middle school years come to a close, so does this speech. Congratulations to my fellow graduates on this achievement. Celebrate it with family and friends until we meet again. Now, this isn't goodbye, for are any goodbyes really good? Instead, it's a farewell, a good luck for the future. And I know I'm rambling, blah, 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 whatever. But if there's one thing that I think should be taken out of the speech today, it is, just because we move on, it doesn't mean that we will forget. For many of us might never forget. To everyone else in attendance, this is the BRMS class of 2028 signing out, ready and excited to embrace the future with open arms. Thank you.
Thank you, Emily. Great work with a magnificent speech, although I have to disagree. In my 7, Mr. Sprague's 8 years, this has been one of our best groups. So you guys are wonderful. Next, for our musical address, our middle school ensemble will perform a piece entitled, My Country, 'Tis of Thee. Thank you, Ms. SG and the BRMS Ensemble. And now to perform, our BRMS Select Choir will sing Shenandoah. Thank you, Mrs. Scafarro, and our BRMS Select Chorus. It sounded beautiful. At this time, Mrs. Caitlin Taylor and Mrs. Hope Horner, could you please join me at the podium? This school year, Mrs. Taylor was selected as the Bordentown Regional Middle School 2023 and 2024 Educator of the Year. And Mrs. Hope Horner, our head custodian, was selected as a 2023-2024 Educational Services Professional of the Year. This recognition is more than deserved for each of these staff members, and we are so appreciative of your efforts that both of you make for our students each and every day. Mrs. Taylor and Mrs. Horner will be assisting me in presenting several achievement awards this evening. We are fortunate to have special groups and individual honors. We are fortunate to have special groups and individuals honor BRMS student achievements tonight. You guys are going to start to this side. The first award being presented is the Rotary Club of Bordentown Award, presented to 4 8th grade students who have excelled during the school year by giving service to their community. This award is presented to Ansley Magby, Ava Dressel, Sophia Maralda, and Remy Webb. Come on up, guys. Our next award is the Carl Berkheimer Memorial Award, presented to an 8th grade student who exhibits good citizenship, school spirit, and a satisfactory effort in all areas. This year, that award goes to Ella James. Next is our Bordentown Regional PTO Award, presented to the students of 8th grade class who have shown the most improvement, both personally and academically, during the past 3 years. Those 2 students are Mackenzie Morris and Derek Bless. I'm sorry, my apologies. There are 4 PTO awards. We have 2 more on the way up. Athena Touch and Matthew Watson. Next is our Nelson T. Sievers Memorial Trust Service Award, presented to an 8th grade student who has displayed good citizenship, service, and kindness to others. That award is presented to Aiden Smiley. Our American Legion Urban Post number 26 award, presented to the girl of the 8th grade class who has excelled in qualities of leadership and service. That award goes to Ella Byard. And the American Legion Urban V Post number 26 award, presented to the boy of the 8th grade class who has excelled in qualities of honor, courage, scholarship, leadership, and service, is presented to Evan Ketchabadi. And our last 2, the Leon M. Seidel Memorial Trust Fund Award, given in memory of Dora Sangren, to the female student obtaining the highest average on graduation from 8th grade at Bordentown Regional Middle School. This award is to be used at the sole discretion of the recipient. This year's award is presented to Shruti Thoda. And the Leon M. Seidel Memorial Trust Award, given in memory of Dora Sangren, to the male student obtaining the highest average on graduation from 8th grade at Bordentown Regional Middle School. This award is also to be used at the sole discretion of the recipient. And this year's award is presented to Jaden Maig. And if we could, once again, a round of applause for all of our student award winners this evening and to those sponsors that provided those awards. Thank you. And at this time, I would like to bring up our very own Bordentown Regional Middle School principal, Mr. Joseph Sprague.
All right, we're getting there. So good evening. As we sit here this evening recognizing our phenomenal 8th grade class of 2024, they are amazing. I tell them that all the time. I would be remiss if I did not thank some people who helped guide them along the way. First, I would like to thank our teachers and staff for all that they've done to help our students develop and grow over these last 3 years. Teaching middle school is definitely not for everyone, and I'm fortunate enough to have a staff that is dedicated and genuinely cares about their students. Next, I would like to thank all the families and parents of our students who are being promoted this evening. Whether it's the constant reminders to put their clothes away or the dishes that they think will magically make their way to the sink, being the parent of a middle school student is definitely a unique experience, but one that's filled with fond memories. Without your support, patience, and love, our students would not be where they are today. Congratulations, parents. You made it through middle school. I will keep my speech very brief tonight. I will keep my speech very brief, as tonight is definitely not about me. But I do have a confession to make. Despite being a pretty cool guy, I do not have a TikTok account. My wife and kids will send me TikTok videos, and because I don't have the app, I have to watch them on the internet. I'm sure there's some parents out there that can relate to that. I'm also going to confess that I got the basis of my speech from TikTok. If this speech goes well, maybe I'll get the app after the dance. I recently watched a graduation speech, and the student speaker said this: hate has 4 letters, but so does love. Enemies has 7 letters, but so does friends. Lying has 5 letters, but so does truth. Failure has 7 letters, but so does success. Negativity has 10 letters, but so does positivity. As you move on from BRMS and on to high school, you will have choices to make. Will you choose kindness over hate? Will you be accountable and take ownership rather than make excuses? Will you use failure as a motivator, or will you give up and quit? When times are tough, will you remain positive or let negativity creep in? You will be faced with choices every day that will define your legacy. We encourage you to make the tough choices that will make your high school years the best they can be. Members of the Bordentown Regional Middle School class of 2024, as you move forward on this new and amazing journey, it is important that you always focus on your effort and give everything that you can in all that you do. You control how hard you work, not your parents, not your teachers, you. It's very powerful to be in control of something. Please never forget that. It's also very rare in life that we get a fresh start, and in September, you will have an opportunity for a fresh start. If you focus on your effort and your character, 2 things that you are in complete control of, I know that you will make us proud. At this time, on behalf of the BRMS faculty and staff, I would like to congratulate you on your promotion to high school. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sprague. Dr. Atkins, Mr. Sprague, Mrs. Taylor, Mrs. Horner. Are you ready for the presentation of the class? Excellent. Ms. Patterson, the microphone is all yours.
It is with great pleasure that I present to you the Bordentown Regional Middle School Class of 2024. Sukna Ishmael Abadi. Robert Paul Adams. Orlua Adyeme. Renisha Ajay. James Oliva. Logan John Ashmore. Adam Joseph Barcelona. Charity Ann Barrett. Ryan Bartley. Max Anthony Beckles. Jaden Lewis Baroa Bastido. Emma Bell Besserman. Caleb Gregory Bentoncourt. Jacob Xavier Blanding. Derek Schulz Bless. Persephone Janelle Borsick. Lily Grace Boyce. Ty Thomas Braybrook. Demetrius Briggs. Samantha Elizabeth Brown. Sheldon Nathan Dwayne Brown. Lyric Corbin Bukowsis. Sophia Nicole Burns. Ella Rose Byard. Sarah Rose Byrne. Evan Michael Cachabato. Markel Kane. Giannina Amata Camiso Donahoe. Ayana Campos. Ariani Sinai Caraballo. Jason Chapdelaine. Carmine Antonio Chicha. Brendan John Conover. Lisbeth Cornejo. Gage Ryder Curran. Danica Olivia DeLuca. Teresa Claire DeRose. Haley Elizabeth Designew. Vincent Robert Diaforli. Tegan Diamond. Exxon Diaz Hernandez. Ava Lynn Dressel. Aubrey Rochelle Ent. Nora Annabella Erdish. Jack Escobar. Jemiah Danielle Evans. Jaden Alex Feliciano. Rebecca Famignam. Chase Jeffrey Foster. Gabriel Louis Fresco. Nicholas Joseph Gendek. Samuel Ignatius Gendek. Argy Cleo Gergetsoulis. Chloe J. Glatz. Hansika Shri Surya Gokavarpu. Jose Gara. Jake Vanco Guerrero. Josephine Gratz Guido.
Landon Haas. Elijah Hanna. Ella June Harrison. Maya Michelle Hassan. Dakota Riley Heller. Caden Henning. Andrew Nathan Hernandez. David Hernandez. Haley Brooke Higgins. Tyler Riel Hill. Arush Inapuri. Ella Marie James. Aaliyah Marie Jancola. Natalie Grace Janiszewski. Kelsey Ellen Javik. Haley Ann Johnson. Isabella Rose Karch. Samantha Paige Karlkevich. Hazel Darling Keely Kai. Emily Rose Kelly. Olivia Ann Kennedy. Emma Sylvia Kunkler. Charlotte Lamb. Mallory Kate LeBlanc. Noah Lucas. Emily Jeanette McEwen. Ansley Quinn Magby. Taryn Mager. Noor Ibrahim Marous. Jaden Gabriel Maig. Ativa Dwalatara Montana. Juliana Elizabeth Maziars. Joseph James McCarty. Satara Renee McClendon. Chase Mark McGlone. Andre D. McLaughlin. Liam Fausto Meller. Josephine Noel Manini. Casey Amelia Mirabelli. Alyssa Christina Morales. Sophia Betty Lou Maralda. Mackenzie Marie Morris. Richard Morris. Connor Myers. Anthony Dewey Nami. Emily Faith Nami. Landon James Niederman. Julian NG. Nathan Nkunsa. Chima Ernest Nebe. Isabel Morgan Nogueros. Joseph Patrick Nizio. Caden O'Rourke. Michaela Obeng Ajay. Elena Rose Acapinti. Michael Zakora Ogbutor. Bashan Demetris Orozco. Jonathan Owens.
Nasir Palmer Dominique. Lamore Serenity Parker. Evan William Peregrine. Connor Seamus Peters. Ava Lynn Quinby. Ariana Liz Rios. Caitlin Marie Roberson. Jonathan Mason Roberson. Manuel Alexander Rodriguez. Leah Isabel Rodriguez. Mariana Damaris Rojas. Nicholas John Runner. Fardina Noor Salim. Caitlin Emma Santillo. Emily Victoria Sarah. Justin Herman Selman. Kaylee Marie Shaw. Emily Veronica Sikorsky. Jenna Renee Scarenta. Aiden Bennett Smiley. Logan Thomas Smith. Sloan Rose Smiley. Joseph William Stanley. Morgan Riley Stower. Edward Jose Socola. Summer Ray Turpak. Ethan Testa. Raina Nadine Tallhauser. Shruti Thoda. Luca Gervasio Tierno. Peter William Tober. Xavier Torres. Athena Ryoko Touch. Luciana Alexa Trancan. Maya Manibo Trinidad. Michaela Turner. Lucy Diamond Ulrich. Kendall Riley Erstat. Jordan Bailey Vaughn. Fatima Wali. Sloan Kenley Walker. Matthew Christopher Watson. Remy David Webb. Nicholas Lee White. Graydon Wood. Jason Walt Woolery. Abigail Dina Youssef. Sarah Dina Youssef. And Malak Hemdi Zaria.
As they're making their way back up, I just want to thank everyone for sharing this special evening with us. And we ask that everyone please remain on the turf until all the students have recessed down from the bleachers. When they are free, they will come to meet up with their families before heading over to our high school cafeteria for a class celebration starting at 8 o'clock. I'm sorry, at 6 o'clock, ending at 8 o'clock. Feel free to get there 7:45 to pick them up. All those programs you guys are using as fans, now they're using their diplomas. You see how that works? All right, class of 2024, please stand. Well, for the last time, I just want to acknowledge and congratulate each of you as 8th graders on your many middle school achievements, because it is with great pleasure that I present to everyone here tonight the Bordentown Regional High School class of 2028.